What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's up?
Yes, yes. First off, man, I want to say my little old intro. I just want to let y'all know that I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. So let's get this thing going. We finna jump into it, man. I got my boy Trust with me in the building tonight. We definitely got some people who are gonna be tuning in. There's a possibility we might have some people we add to the panel to discuss some of the topics today. It's definitely finna go down. I finna let my boy Trust, promote himself, man. Take your time. We finna do this, bro. So let them know who you are and what we back. You got the flow, man.
Okay, I appreciate that. I like the way Rockstar brought me out, man. Anytime I get a chance to come into Mama Highs, it's a good day, man. Mama might cook something up or something. You never know, right here, man. Yeah, but like you say, I'm Trust the gent, always a gentleman. The podcast is also coming soon, man. I like to say big love, man, to my boy Rockstar, man. He been blessing me with a lot of knowledge, a lot of foresight, helping me get this thing off the ground, So it's in production right now. Y'all gonna be hearing from it real soon, man. From a gentleman's point of view, Yeah, from a gentleman's point of view, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go and add some to it, man, because me and you have a close relationship. We brothers, right?
Oh
So
yeah, for sure.
I just have to make it my business because a lot of times people, we live in society where it's this I value who everybody else know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that you're not popular because you're very popular. You know what I'm saying? In your area, right? And you have fans across the nation and the world. So let me start out by saying this. This is my brother, Trust. Rap star, hustler, uh, businessman, entrepreneur,
For sure.
a father above everything, humanitarian, got the heart of gold. He'll give you his last, or almost his last.
Yeah, I can't give him a last.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I ain't gonna have.
They know what I mean. They know what I mean. I'm talking about as far as the last in his giving bag. See, we have a giving bag. Once we run out of giving bag,
yeah,
that's it. You know what I'm saying? So let me add some context to that. But I just gotta let that be known, and I appreciate him for giving me that grace and giving me that those flowers. But don't get it twisted. One thing that I love about Trust, and ever since he was a little G, this young man has always had a high level of intelligence. So let me just put that out there and just let that be known, because I want people to know, Trust, that we not just some old ignorant niggas with a podcast because we just want to get a mic and talk. It's deeper than that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We are here to provide value, real value.
Solution.
And you're gonna know, watching us, watching him, watching me, that we have something to bring to people that is going to be of value. So I just want to let that be known, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So let's go on, get into it, man. This social commentary, man.
So let's do it. Let's do
it. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna go on. Let me go and get to some of the topics, man, real quick. All right. So this is gonna be the first topic. So I'm gonna pull up a few things, but let y'all see it. So I'm gonna add this. All right, so let's see. Let's see how does this go. What a volume on this thing. All right. And go and talk to the crowd, man, while I get this ready, fam.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, go ahead, man. I want to welcome y'all on out to at my mama house, man. Like my boy Rockstar say, we intend to bring a lot of value, a lot of substance, and more deeper than that, solutions. You know what I mean? Because I go on a lot of podcasts. A lot of people preach about the problem and what's going on and what's wrong. You know what I mean? We want to try to teach on how to fix those problems. You know what I mean? Because I think that's a big thing right now today. Everybody, like my boy Rock was telling me earlier, everybody got something to say. You know what I mean? Doing frivolous ass talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
man.
we want to have some solutions to this talking. Let's not just talk to be talking. Let's talk to build. Let's talk to create.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
before I get into this clip, so for those who haven't seen, there's this he's a very popular rapper. His name is, I think, Joyner Lucas.
John Lucas.
He's actually the guy that Will Smith did the remix on because his video was kind of mimicking Will Smith in his rapping days, which was very, very, very cool. I love the fact that he gave him his roses. He's a very talented rapper. Very talented rapper, man. I personally love him, man. He has a lot of fans. There are a lot of big stars, established artists, rappers who also are fan of him too, and actually they have done some music with him. But what has went viral, and it's been a few months ago, he's been going around different podcasts and episodes and interviews, and there's this certain subject that's been coming up that he has been very controversial. Trust. Basically, I'm not sure the depths of the relationship. I don't know what happened. I'm I'm not going to tread lightly, but I'm definitely going to be very respectful of what may have occurred to have led him to feeling this way. But basically, there's this rapper. He's going around in interviews, and he's wishing death on his father.
Mm.
Of course, his mother and him would end up breaking up or whatever the case. But what has been kind of viral is that the shock factor at his disdain or his hatred for his father.
Mm-hmm.
And it has definitely got the hemisphere on different sides, like this, that. Some people are okay in it, some people are, and it definitely has kind of separated, been more divided against, modern woman, so to speak, and men on the situation. So I personally think it's a little bit extreme, but again, I want to make it clear. I'm saying it I want to be respectful and careful enough to know that, okay, I don't know the details of what happened. I don't know what may have happened for him to want his dad to be dead so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm about to share real quick.
Why, unfortunately? Is your biological still alive?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you say unfortunately, why? Why unfortunately?
I just feel like certain people. I feel like certain people just shouldn't have the opportunity to live. I feel like certain people shouldn't be fathers.
I can see that.
I feel like certain people just are like so beyond like pieces of shit that certain people shouldn't even be living. You know what I'm saying?
Is your biological still alive?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
There it is. So, push on a lot of buttons with that. Death is a strong thing to wish on somebody, man.
Yeah. Death is a strong thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add to it. There's another video where he kind of talks about it, but his wording is a little bit different. Let me see if this is the clip. Okay, so give me a second. Okay.
And we not trying to take nothing away from the brother. Very, very talented artist, man. I love
Yeah,
the song he did with Jelly Roll about addiction, you know. Very talented.
no, for sure.
Yeah, very talented brother.
All right, let me see. Okay, cool. Video file. Hey, why they came up here? Hold on.
Getting the hang of that new app over there, huh?
Yeah, man.
Putting it to work.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it too, bro.
What's up? That's what's up.
I don't know what's going on. What am I doing?
Yeah, that brother, man.
I wonder why.
It's
Okay, there you go. Okay.
That the comments like, oh, you want to know on my son? You want to know dirt on my son? You want to know where that be at? You want to know information about him? How about that?
Bro, there's a record. There's a reason why these records hit so deep. Like you can't make it up. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Damn,
The reason the record
broski.
is such a masterpiece
I got
is because
motherfucking screenshot,
it's that authentic. You know what I mean?
like picture your own pops, nigga, like trying to like, you know what I'm saying, like
Instagram, social media,
on the ops. You feel me?
social media,
and then
'cause
on
he
dis-
mad-
no,
'cause he
and not
mad.
privately, like on display.
Because he mad.
You know what I'm saying? On
Because he
display,
feel
that's
like
what
you ain't do
Exactly.
for him what you were supposed to do for him.
you ain't buying him a new Benz.
I ain't buying him a new band. It was actually, I retired my mom's. You feel me? And it was like, I should have did that for him. But how about your own pops as a broski?
Okay. All righty. So I'm going to add one more because I want to add as much contents to it as I can, right? I think it's important because I feel like that's what's fair. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that's fair. All right. So let me do this. Let me try it again. Let me try this one. Okay.
He has a son. When the son is, how much did his mother influence him for him to hate his father that much that he wishes his dad was dead? He has a son. When the son is grown enough to understand exactly what he's saying, how will his son think about the fact that his father wishes death on his grandpa? And will he wish the same? How much did his mother influence?
Okay.
Here we go.
And I'm going to show you one more. Again, I want to add full context, and the reason why is because this is such a sensitive subject. And I want to share my sentiments for both sides, right? Because again, most of us do not know what and or if anything was actually done to him. Okay.
Well, allegedly he's saying that the dad was sending his location to his ops.
No. That's just one instance. He said different things on different podcasts. Now, on that one, he didn't give them the location. He was saying that allegedly, I want to know.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly that he was saying telling people the quote unquote scoop on him.
Mhm.
None of that is surfaced. So it's definitely, there's no facts behind it.
Mhm.
So I can't just say it as true, but what I can say is true is that he definitely has wished death on his father.
This we heard.
This we know. Okay, so can you see the new one?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So let me let that play.
He was just, you know what I mean? It's just really what it comes down to. He's just somebody that, you know, he's a perfect example of what not to be. You know, he's just he's just a nigga. There's right now, there's not much I can say about the.
Okay. So that's where we at. Hold on, let me get that out. You still see the video, right?
Nah, I can't see the video no more.
Okay, there you go. All right, so look at here, man. Yeah.
You know, like you say, man, it's a real touchy topic, you know. But as two men, you know, because when I watched the video, the first one that you had initially sent me, I watched that one, so I wanted to dive a little bit more into it, you know, because I wanted to know where this was coming from. Because you don't just wake up one day wishing death on somebody.
Yeah.
Even in their absence, you know what I mean? We'll say if the father wasn't in his life or something like that, you just don't wish death on the man. You know, that's too mean. However, when I heard the clip of him saying, "Oh, daddy was dropping my location to the ops and people who wanted to harm me, he was letting them know, oh, I can let you know where he had," things like that. You know, I got to be honest. As a man, if I got beef with somebody who's trying to harm me in any kind of shape, form, or fashion, and my dad, the man who I'm supposed to look up and admire, goes and sides with the enemy, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna feel some type of way about that. You know, I don't think that's fartherly. If that was done, this is allegedly. If that was done, I don't think that was a real fatherly thing to do. You know. But then when I went to go, because that led me, I wanted to know, well, who is the dad?
Yeah.
You know, I want to know who is this man that he talking, he wished death upon.
Yeah.
And in every picture that I could find with the dad, it's the dad and the mom hugged up together.
Yeah.
So that led to some more confusion with me about this whole situation. You know what I mean? Because every picture I found of the dad is of the dad and his mom together.
Gotcha.
Even on one picture that I found, it was a post that Jonah Lucas posted on Facebook some time back.
Yeah.
And it said, "To my biggest fans, my mom and dad."
John, the rapper.
The rapper, yeah. On this post I found, it said, "To his biggest fans, my mom and dad." So, and I hate to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm finna take us down the rabbit hole. Can I take us down the rabbit hole?
Yeah, baby.
I hate to be a conspiracy theorist.
Hey, mama,
man.
sleep. Go there.
I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, man. But one thing I've noticed about I'm not gonna call it black culture. I'm gonna say hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the hip hop culture. It seems to be this trending thing and almost a badge of honor to not have your father in your life.
Wow.
You know, and I had to think about guys like Wiz Khalifa, whose dad, you know, funded him in all his endeavors, and
it's for real.
But you know, but he never honors this man. You know what I mean? He never honors this man, you know. didn't come from no single parent house. So daddy's been there the whole time.
Whole time.
You
Parents-
know,
parents
and
is
we
equal.
see this again and again in hip hop, where almost it's like this thing where they want to intentionally push farther out of the picture. You know, and I believe that hip hop holds agendas. Hip hop has hidden agendas. Even if it's the feminization of black men,
Yeah.
I feel like that's an agenda of hip hop that is being constantly pushed on us. And I look at this situation and the way it was so gappy and trying to find the information and I'm trying to put the whole story, pieces of the story together. It kind of led me to believe like this could be another one of those things from hip hop, an agenda that he's just taking up rallying in his cause to further push the father out of the scene. To further push the father out of the scene. And I think that's very uncool if that's what's going on. You know what I mean? If dad, you gotta lay low on this one and I'm gonna do this here or whatever to try to, go viral and let everybody know that you gone and all this here. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because we're living in a time right now where we need fathers. We need fathers. We need fathers like Umar say, you know what I mean? It ain't attention deficit disorder. It ain't no dad at home disorder. You dig what I'm saying? So we living in a time that we need dads. And as a single father, because I'm a single father raising a daughter, raising a daughter, and I can see the importance in just being there. And just the father being there, and I'm not taking anything from others because it's also an important thing for a child to have their mother in their life.
Yes.
Their mother in their life. But I look at the world in a duality state.
Yeah.
I look at the world in a duality of the state. If you got a battery, that battery has two sides. It has a positive and it has a negative in order for you to get a charge to operate something properly. And I feel like a child is the same way. You need a father and you need a mother to operate properly. Man. Not saying, you can't beat the odds. We see odd beaters all the time. Nothing is stronger than a made up mind and somebody who wants to succeed, So we can't take away that, but a child with both parents in the household, statistics don't lie. Numbers don't lie. A child with both parents in the household has a better chance of going on and accomplishing something in life, So I'm just hoping and I'm praying that this isn't another one of hip hop's agendas, Rock. I'm hoping that ain't what the thing is.
Yeah, man, you said a lot, man. I mean, I totally agree with everything you said. Those are my sentiments too. And anybody out there that's watching, y'all need to take heed to that because the boy just spit some real game. I'm gonna add to it, man. We done talked about this plenty of times, but we're gonna talk about it on here because the world need to hear it. Not only am I a father, I'm the child of a man.
For sure.
And anybody that knows me or know of me, they know that I adore my father. They know it. If they spring up, they say, "Hey, you know about Rock and his father?" Oh yeah, Rock love his daddy or loved his daddy because my dad's no longer here. And it's funny because I remember growing up, whenever I was around my peers, it was almost taboo or uncomfortable knowing I had a daddy and they didn't. And that used to mind boggle me, especially when I was at an age where I didn't understand. I couldn't put it in the words, but the energy was there. And I couldn't understand the language of the energy, but I could feel the energy. And it was a shift in the energy, right? It was almost like, well, he got a daddy. He ain't like us. He different. He don't understand. All the time, there still was a correlation to where I could understand them, because it came a point when him and my dad and my mom were not together. But I say that to say this. When people hear how I brag about my dad and how close we was, they automatically assume that my dad was in my life every step of the way, every year, just 100% there, right? When that's far from the truth.
Yeah.
Far from the truth. My dad and my mom broke up, and things happened, of which I'm not going to go into detail out of respect for my mom. My dad's no longer here. He wouldn't have cared. But things didn't work out, and there was some bitterness. And there were parts of my life where my dad was not in my life, but not purposely. Anybody out there, if you should get what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Read between the lines.
Sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't because he didn't want to be in my life. My dad had remarried. He always loved me. And when the world turned, as it do in its course every year, when it got to the point to where I ended up back in my dad's life, he never was out of it. And even his siblings made sure that I knew who my daddy was. And Shirley made sure who my daddy was. Aunt Cookie, all my aunties, they made sure that they found a way to make sure that I stayed in my daddy's life, even when that wasn't what was wanted.
Yeah.
So with that being said, here's the problem I have with Jonah Lucas running around bragging about how much he hates somebody, especially the person that gave him life. Here's the problem I have with him and any other man running around finding every reason to hate their daddy. Because it's a trend. And it's not something that they are choosing to do. Because I've never seen a child at birth up in their younger years willingly and choosingly hate their mama or daddy without some type of psychological assistance. It's not even normal. It is a natural human instinct to be connected with your natural mama and your natural daddy. It's not even a language. It's a DNA thing. So when I see guys who hate their daddy, or in this case, running around extreme, saying, I can't wait till I get the cow that he did. That says more to me about what was fed to you by your mama than how bad your daddy was.
Yeah.
That's what that says to me. See, everybody can't read things right. But see, I can read very well.
Yeah.
Again, that says more to me about your mom than your dad. Because one thing that I know, and there are psychological, statistical facts. Again, we about facts and numbers
For sure.
and theories. See, that's the difference. We're not going to leave theory out. Theory exists. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
But people need to respect it, because at least when I say we respect theories as well as statistics and numbers, and that's because when we say we respect theories, we're just acknowledging that, hey, we don't know everything, and we're not sitting there telling you, oh, I know. We're just simply saying the theory exists.
Mm-hmm.
Take it as you wish.
Yeah.
So my point is this. Kids don't grow. Humans are not born hating people. I ain't never seen a child come out the womb, I hate you.
Nah.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a black kid and a white kid not play with each other because they black and they white.
Nah. They don't
Never.
care. Nah, they don't care until somebody teach them to care.
Till somebody teach them to hate them.
Yeah, for sure.
Till somebody teach them that, hey, don't like them. Don't hang around them. They are this, they're bad. If you teach a child that something is bad, they're going to grow up thinking that person bad.
Mm-hmm.
No difference than stranger danger, which was taught to us. So what does that do? And that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what does that teaches us? Don't trust strangers. That's all.
Don't trust strangers, yeah.
So if I could teach a kid to not trust strangers, people who they don't know, then I could teach a kid to hate somebody.
For sure. For sure you can. For sure
So,
you can. It happens all the time.
Exactly. So again, the problem I have with this situation is that it tells me just as much about the mother or the person that raised them as opposed to the man that he hated, his father. And I'm gonna end this. And this gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. This gonna shake shit. But I don't believe in sugarcoating shit. I don't believe in nothing, but I damn sure don't believe in sugarcoating shit. This how I'm gonna say this, man. And anybody out there listening, I want y'all to hear me. Even as a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama.
Mm.
I finally understand for a woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man.
Mm.
What's my point when I say that? My
Overlooking
point is,
all the bullshit.
a black mother can be on drugs. She can give head for rocks.
Mm.
She can have had multiple kids from several different men. She could have been community property. She could have been the mother that depended on government stamps to feed their child. She could have lost her kids to the CPS system. Got them back, lost them, got them back again. A black mother can make the most mistakes in the world, can be the worst mother on the planet. And a child will still find a way to love her. They will still find a way to justify, but she my mama.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her. Because she brought me in this world. If she didn't do nothing else right, she brought me in this world.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mama. That I love her. She could have never attended a PTA meeting. She could have never attended a sports game. You could have been raised by your grandma, but you still taught to love your mama no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But a father, he can't so much as sneeze, and he ain't shit. He can't miss a child support payment. He ain't shit.
Mm.
He can be rich and not miss a child support payment. A reason can still be found to hate him.
Mm. That's cold.
And that's the problem I have with this situation. Because why is it so hard for a black father to get any kind of grace? We can give a child a world and we can do everything we can for that child and or that mother. In a lot of cases, it still ain't enough. Why is it, America, why is it so easy to hate a black man? Why is it so easy to hate a father? Because I don't have a problem with anybody loving their mother, no matter how many mistakes they made. That's your mama.
For sure.
But likewise, that's your father. Because that same fucked up world that your mama was giving, that's the same fucked up world your daddy was giving. So how you not gonna give him grace, but you will give her all the grace in the world? You know, it's this movie that I grew up and I watched one time called Mommy Dearest. Have you ever seen it?
I think I'm familiar with it. I think I'm
It's this
familiar
movie
with
called
it.
Mommy Dearest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about this white mother. And she had it all. And she had a daughter. But she was one of the worst mothers I've ever seen. treated her daughter bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Whew. She treated other people better than her own child.
Mm.
Put everything before her. And the only reason she did anything for her, she did just enough so people can't say she didn't do nothing for her.
Mm.
But that child found a way to love her mama no matter how bad she mistreated her.
Mm.
And she loved her mama all the way till she died. And when she died, she grieved as if she was the greatest mother on the world and on the planet. And after she died, even took care of her in her dying days.
Mm.
She was there to the end and told her how much she loved her all the way till she died, till she flatlined. And then come that day when she met the lawyers. And when they explained the will to her and the trust, the daughter that she mistreated and hated the most, the daughter that loved her through it all, and the daughter that cared for her even when she fell ill, she left her nothing.
Mm. And the mama was rich. Mm.
She left her nothing. Right? So my point is this. Ladies, it's this saying I was taught. If you can accept the praise, you got to accept the criticism. Because they go hand in hand. And if I can say I love you, black woman, I can call you out on your shit. And I'm sick and tired of when men like me in trust, who respectfully call out the bullshit, we get called woman bashers. We hate women. We get called gay. Who hurt you? And it's always the same sign language, the same rhetoric. So much so that when black women say the same thing, they don't even get the same type of pushback.
You know, his mama is white though.
Huh?
His mama is a white woman.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, but my point is, regardless of the color, because it's a Western thing at the end of the day.
For sure.
You know, and I tell black women this. I'm going to talk about my people more than anybody because I'm of my people. I directly deal with my people. I'm for the people and of the people. I'm going to talk about black women because that's who I deal with. See, white woman ain't my damn problem. They not my problem. I don't even date white women.
Yeah.
They not my problem. So my job is not to fix problems that ain't mine.
For sure.
I'm not a mechanic, so fixing somebody's engine ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Go to the people who are qualified or who choose to get certifications in fixing your problem. I'm certified in fixing my woman's problem and my brother's problem. Mm-hmm. And another thing, we equal opportunity smoke givers.
Yeah, anybody can get it.
You can, to the people who say I'm woman bashing, you clearly just focusing on clickbait and not watching none of my episodes because I'm not talking about woman issues no more than I'm talking about niggas issues. But see, people choose to hear what they want to hear. I got whole episodes calling black men out for their shit.
Yeah.
But they don't talk about that. They just focus on what you say about me, of which I don't even know. Hit dog Howard. And basically, man, look, brothers like me, we are tired. And we've been controlled, and women have been leading our demographic for 50, 60 years. Look where it got us. The patriarch is taken back. We're taking our community back. And it's crazy because when we say we finna tear down, when we say we're tearing down the matriarch and building up the patriarch, they demonize us as if we like we finna kill off black woman or something. No, it's not saying that. When we say we are tearing down the matriarch and building up the patriarch, what we are saying is that we are taking the initiative as black men, black kings, black gods, black leaders to hold ourselves to a higher standard, the same standard that they complain that we not being. That's hypocritical. Don't tell us what we should be, and then when we take that initiative, you complaining. How you gonna say y'all need to be leaders? Okay, sit your ass down and let us lead.
For sure.
That's hypocrisy. Men need to lead. Men ain't men no more. Okay, sit your ass down. Let us lead. Let us be men. Let us protect you. Let us provide. Let us preserve. They complaining about that. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
But you know, you ever ask the woman do what she want to eat?
Ooh, preach.
She don't know what the hell she want. She don't know what the hell she want.
Don't even know what she want.
Yeah. So it don't surprise me the contradiction in what she wants her man to be.
Exactly.
It don't surprise me at all.
At all.
Yeah, no, it don't surprise me at all, brother.
Yeah. And so, being that I just said we equal opportunity smoke givers, let me say this to all the young black men and all the black men, especially those that were raised by single black women. And I also want to, this goes to the black men that have fathers in your life. to the black men that have fathers in your life or had fathers in their life, let me check you on something. Stop hiding your father, bro. Stop hiding the love that your father gave. Stop downplaying the presence your father had in your life. Stop downplaying the things that your father did for you. Okay? Because I'm going to say it again. Black women were born in the world given the same bullshit as the black man. And we got to stop that trend, because after 50, 60 years of the matriarch and getting fed, us men ain't shit, what that has done is created men who think men ain't shit. And that's part of the reason for black on black crime, because we done took on that feminine energy and that mentality from the envy and the pain that single black woman or black woman in general that have endured from their experiences or negative experiences that they had with black men in their life. And they're passing that energy on to the young daughters and the young fathers, and even the men are growing up hating other black men. And that's a part of the reason for black on black crime, because we acting just like our single mom. Hate this nigga.
That's cold.
I hate this nigga. I don't know this nigga. I don't like this nigga. So now we done got to the point to where even black men hate black men. It ain't just black women hating black women. Black men hate black men.
That's cold.
And this is the reason why we are taking over and we're creating a patriarch again. We're the only demographic where there's a matriarch. Stop tearing down black fathers. Because I don't know if y'all noticed this, but most men that pay child support are actually good fathers. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Most men that pay child support are good fathers, because deadbeat dads ain't trying to pay shit. They're gonna find every reason not to pay. And the system don't even go after deadbeat dads like they go after good fathers, because deadbeat dads, they're gonna do everything to hide their money.
Yeah.
So we gotta start with ourselves, even as quote unquote victims. Just because you were a victim of not having a father in your life, so to speak, or this or that, man, we gotta learn to give these. We gotta give out the same level of grace, because a part of change is being forgiven. You know, I got this saying, B.
Yeah.
I got this saying. Stop complaining about your parent not being a perfect parent when you wasn't even the perfect child.
Straight up.
I'm going to say it again. Stop complaining about your mom or dad not being a perfect parent when you weren't even the perfect child.
Sure.
How much stress you gave your goddamn mom and daddy?
Yeah.
See, they don't want to talk about that, though.
Yeah. And it's no playbook for parenting.
It's no playbook for it.
It's no playbook. You learn it on the fly.
You got to wing it. I don't care how much knowledge you get fed. You got to wing it. You still winging it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, a kid can be playing football from the age he's 2 years old and his parent throwing it all the way up to Pee Wee League, middle school, high school. Guess what? You still don't know if you're going to make it in the pros.
No.
You got to wing it.
Yeah.
So if you were raised to play football all them years, 20 years, and it's still not guaranteed that you're gonna be a good NFL player, that's parenting right there.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much they install in you, you still go. You got to figure that shit out some kind of way.
Yeah, for sure. Got to.
Yeah, and so we got to stop this shit, man. We got to stop it. It's not cool.
Yeah, I definitely agree, brother. Yeah, it has to stop. And like you say, on both sides, because like you say, it's not naturally in you to hate neither or your mother or your father. You know what I mean? So let's stop that. Yeah, for
You
sure.
can be a deadbeat mama or a daddy. That kid don't even know better. All he know, that's my daddy. That's my mama.
Exactly. We see it all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
We see it all the time. And to put a little something on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Men usually, for the most part,
Yeah.
will not talk down on a mother in front of their child.
Will not do it. We give them grace.
We'll not do it. You know what I mean? We're not doing it. And I don't know other men's logic in it, but my logic in it is I'm only doing more hurt to my child.
That's it. You hurting the child.
You hurting the child. And I love my child more than I dislike you. Me and you ain't make it, that's cool. Fine, go live your life, do whatever you gotta do. But I love my child too much to disrespect their parent in front of them.
Because I don't want you to hate. I don't want you to hate your mama.
Nah, I don't want you to hate your mama. Nah.
Can you imagine if fathers did the same thing some of these mothers do?
Because your mama wasn't perfect.
Woo! You got a woman around. Yeah, your daddy wasn't shit. He was a hoe. Sorry. Can you imagine if you switched this shit?
My nigga. Man.
Come on, man. Preach. Say, Papa said, it's the deadbeat dads winning because they don't care. Good fathers losing because they care and they're trying to be the best way they can, while the mother knows she has the upper hand because of custody. Hey, Papa, that's facts. Shout out to Papa Miller, man.
Yeah.
Yes, that's facts.
Sure.
I mean, definitely. And you know what, Papa? I'm gonna tell you something that I've been preaching to, and I'm actually I'm working on creating a possible bill, getting something kind of passing the legislation, hopefully into law, where we make it mandatory if the home setting and the environment is investigated and deemed safe, to where when the child gets of a certain age, I'm thinking anywhere between 10, I'll say 9 to 12, that they should automatically have, the father should automatically have majority custody. Because, and especially a boy, because, it's cute and all when a tiger, a little cub, you know what I'm saying? That's cute and all. But at some point, that tiger gonna turn into a cub. That cub gonna turn into a tiger. And let's be real. It's hard for a woman to tame them tigers. Once that cub become a tiger, it's a wrap. And so we definitely want to pass that legislation. It's a work in progress. It's gonna take some time, but that's definitely something that I've been working on. And we definitely want to make sure that parents, we need laws that are going to put us in a situation where the upbringing is fair to the child and parent. And it has to make sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It has to make sense. We cannot continue to complain about men not being in the child's lives, men not being active in the child life, men not doing enough for the child, men not doing things for the child, when the law doesn't even allow us to have majority custody. You know, we gotta be able, we gotta be able to, we gotta be able to we got to be able to put laws into place to where one of the parents can't manipulate the system into actually taking control of the child. Because apparently it's clear that the government giving these incentives for the man to not be in the child's life and the woman benefit, then there's going to continue to be a problem with these young men or these young women. And there's going to continue to be complaints about us not being good men because the system is helping push that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And so we basically in a situation where a lot of women are complaining about men not being leaders, men not being in the life, but yet they're supporting the very system that is incentivizing them keeping us out of the child life.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. And that's just not fair. It's just not fair. And so that's definitely something we gotta but we're gonna switch topics because we got more topics to deal with. But we got that out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, that was a heavy one. We probably could have went hours on that one. Because I was finna build on it, but we gotta get to the next topic.
So let me get to the next one. So here goes the next topic. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. So the next topic is going to be about the Travis Hunter situation. All right. For all those who don't know, Travis Hunter is one of the most famous college football players out there. He has a girlfriend. And let's just say she's haven't been acting very wife-like. And there's a lot of different opinions and perspective going on, right? All right, hold on just a second. All right. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Okay, so let me copy it. This is gonna be a fun topic, fam.
For sure.
This is gonna be a good one. All right, hold on just a second. Boom, share screen. Boom.
Yeah, because I really don't follow college football a lot. So when you put me on it and I dug into it, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one.
All right, so let me cut the volume.
We didn't find Matt. I called him twice. Where's that coming from? What's that? That's Trev, we're going to take one as a group, and that's it.
Okay, so for those who couldn't hear it because the audio isn't the best, basically Travis Hunter had a lot of he was embracing the fans and stuff, and he basically his girlfriend was complaining, and she was really getting jealous when he was taking pictures with girls, and she was like, how much longer, and it's not so much that she was doing it, it's more so she was doing it in front of people. People could hear. And it's just, she's basically, it's been a lot of hiccups going on, and people are, you know, they not liking it, man. They not liking it, bro. It's kind of becoming a bad look. You know what I'm saying?
Becoming, it is a bad look, brother.
Yeah.
It's distasteful.
Yeah.
It's distasteful.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes back what we were alluding to on the last topic about women not knowing what they want.
Yeah. Not knowing what they want.
You want to be with somebody who's in the limelight, who's in the public eye. This is what comes along with it.
Yeah.
You can't grow roses and don't want to get your hands dirty.
Exactly. Give me just a second. Let me remove that. So, you know, I like to add context. So I like to get different perspectives. So
For sure.
Okay.
We can't see the picture, fam.
See it?
Nah, we can't see it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm messing up. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can rewind it.
Now, if that was a one-off event, you might not think that much about it. Maybe she didn't hear, maybe she wasn't paying attention. But unfortunately, this is a reoccurring theme. And this right here from the last game of the season, when Hunter secured himself the Heisman Trophy, dominates Oklahoma State, what does she do after the game? She looks like she's in absolute meltdown mode. Let's roll the tape.
Coach Prime will certainly have an incredible last memory of taking the field with his sons, Shador and Shiloh.
Now let's check out her behavior and attitude when Hunter was signing autographs for a bunch of people, young fans, as you would expect someone who's about to win the Heisman to do. Is she happy, supportive, and celebrating? Nope. Filmed on a couch, pouting like a little child. Couldn't have seemed more angry with the situation. Let's roll the video.
All right.
I'm just not here then.
You go walk around.
All of this leads us to have to ask, what is this woman's problem? She's dating a guy who's about to make millions and millions of dollars in the NFL. He's a dominant wide receiver and cornerback. And yet every time he's filmed during that highlight moment of his life or the season, what happens? She's filmed not that much long after, looking absolutely miserable, seemingly trying to get the spotlight back on herself, take it away from him. Gentlemen, I'm going to give you some free advice. I suggest you all listen to it. If a woman is not celebrating your accomplishments, is not happy for your accomplishments, then you got to tell her, hey, the door's right over there. It's time for you to go. I would certainly not want to find myself in a situation like this. Best of luck to Travis Hunter if he stays with her. It certainly seems like he's going to need it. Travis Hunter's girlfriend, Leanna Lene, seems to be getting a lot of attention these days.
All right.
Travis Hunter.
My man. So here's what's been going on to kind of add context to it. So I'm not going to show the other one. I think there was enough context so everybody can kind of Google the rest. And what has also been happening is that she's been feeling the need to go on social media and defend herself. That alone, you know what I tell people in general is a power that people tend not to like to use.
What's that?
Silence.
Mm.
Silence. And Martin used to say, Dragonfly, silence. Man, sometimes the best thing to say is nothing at all. And especially when you dealing with the World Wide Web, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fight millions of people.
Nah.
And to me, if you feeling the need to have to go on social media and defend yourself for what people are noticing, if you really cared about Travis like you did, you would do more to fix the issue as opposed to get online defending the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't, and I'm not saying she never did an interview, but I've never seen Denzel's wife do anything publicly to embarrass her husband.
Nah.
Never.
Not that I can recall.
Never.
Yeah.
It is so much power in femininity. A lot of red flags. One, she got a $sign on her finger.
Mm. Cha-ching.
And we both know, just not being green, we know what that represents.
Yeah.
So are y'all watching? Don't know? Go figure it out. That shit speaks volumes. Any woman that is comfortable enough to put a $sign tattoo anywhere on her body says a lot. Tattoos mean something. You ain't never had a person that said, I got a tattoo because I ain't give a fuck what it was. I just wanted it there. Tattoos have meanings. It's a way of communicating.
Mm-hmm.
That $sign says everything. It says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, how you carry yourself in public with your man and or with your woman, that affects the other person. You know, that's just like, okay, so let's say I go out somewhere with a woman, right? And we together, right? Or I go out somewhere with my wife, right? And let's say there's a situation where there's a dude, he kind of on some other shit. And I'm in a public environment. I'm around people, a lot of people. It's two ways I can go about handling that situation, right? I can crash out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can be ready to put my hands on somebody, on the dude, or shoot him, or I can get into a tongue wrestling match with him. Or I could do it the G way, which is the way I'm going to do it. I will address the situation, and then I'm going to leave it at that. Now, if me addressing the situation only escalates the situation, then out of respect for my wife's safety, and if we have kids, out of respect for my kids needing their mom and their dad to come back home, I'm going to just exit the scene, fam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is winning the battle worth losing the war?
No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Nah.
So just like I have to be responsible enough to not crash out and embarrass, because if I get into a dog match in front of my wife, that's embarrassing to her too.
Mm-hmm.
The only type of chick is going to impress is a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like my thug. That shit ain't cool.
Nah.
You fuck around and I beat up with you.
A shot.
A shot? And I'm very qualified to defend myself. But that don't mean crash out, though.
Yeah.
Because karate and boxing can't beat bullets anyway.
Yeah. Not at all.
So,
well, you know.
So if I, as a man, have a responsibility to be able to carry myself a certain way in front of my wife, then a woman got to hold herself to the same responsibilities. You can't be crashing out in front of your husband or clowning him or acting a certain way. This man is being celebrated. There, you are on video in public eye in different situations where your man is being celebrated and you acting snobbish and you not even celebrating. Wow. He walk in the field. You give him hell when he come walk up to you after the game. He win the Heisman. You won't even stand up. Everybody in the building stood up. How you don't stand up?
Scott.
Now, if that's woman bashing, I guess I'm a woman basher.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's bullshit bashing. I'm a bullshit basher. I bash bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. For sure.
Come on, man. Your gal supposed to say, yeah, my baby just won a Heisman. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
Should be your biggest fan.
Your biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of going online, speaking on how proud you is of your boyfriend, you going online defending yourself as to why you acting funny. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You going online defending the wrong thing. You supposed to be going online praising your man for all his accomplishments.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did a little digging into the little young brother, you know, and to sum it up, he's a sucker buster hoe truster. You know what I mean, man? I checked it out, man. He got allegedly his ex say he would take her to parties.
Yeah.
He would be in the car watching film.
I read that too.
And she in there doing God knows what with God knows who. And
Kid,
then,
when I saw that, I knew it.
Yeah, yeah. And then in this situation,
hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off, right? So
go ahead.
I want you to re-explain that again.
The part about allegedly him taking the ex-girlfriend to the parties.
Yes.
Yeah. He taking her to the parties so she can go in there, get drunk, have a good time while he waits in the car.
So let me back that up for you. So everybody out there listening, especially those who may be criticizing, let me repeat what he said, and this is a fact. Travis Hunter would drive his girlfriend to parties, and he would sit in the car the whole time while she's in there partying. Let me rephrase this. While she's in a party with other men, horny college men, and horny girls, with rooms, alcohol, and God knows what other substances, like greenery. God knows what is going on in there. And waiting on her to come back out.
Like a puppy dog.
These are facts.
You know, So that lets you know what type of brother he is right there. So I'm not surprised that the new little honey dip he got is giving him these type of problems because she know what type of man she got.
Exactly.
People play with who they know they can play with.
Thank you.
Because if he was somebody who stood on business,
yeah,
that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about being a woman beater. So please, people, don't take my words out of context. Oh, Trust told me to beat her up, cut her head. No, that ain't what Trust told you. But you got to stand on business. And let me tell you something. Don't no woman want no man who not standing on business.
Exactly.
Ain't no way, man. I'm somewhere handling business and I'm going to let my woman tell me to hurry up. Oh, you taking too long.
Yeah.
No, what you're going to do is be my woman and support me in my endeavor so that I can further us along in life.
Exactly.
But he's not going to do nothing to fix that situation, brother. He ain't
Senator Sharp said it, man. He said the best thing for us to do is just leave it alone because the more we say it, the more he gonna fight against it. Because he's been going online. He's been going online with her, defending everything. Talking about why y'all worry about me? Worry about your own gal. Like,
yeah. He's a sucker. He's a sucker, man.
He's definitely simple. This what threw me off. How you make a comment? She said in the beginning when he first tried to talk to me, he wasn't even my type. That blew my mind.
He was.
Bro, wait a minute.
Know he was.
So when did he become your type? When did you give in? Like, how did it all of a sudden change? Because I ain't never met a chick that I wasn't attracted to, and then all of a sudden say, okay, you my type now. What? Nah, dog. You like who you like and you don't. You like what you like and you don't like what you don't like.
Mm-hmm. Money changes things.
There our status.
Yeah, for sure.
Because clearly it's a possibility. It seems as if she didn't know who he was. And then all of a sudden, because she said he was in his DMs for almost 2 months. But when you watch it, it's funny how he wasn't your type, but you never let it be known and say I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this is proof that attention for women can be poison.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It can be poison because it ushers in you making bad decisions in who you choose. Now, in this case, she ended up finding out this Negro's a lottery ticket. So let me play my game.
Let me play my game.
Now I like you. And she's showing it. You can't, it's one thing that I tell people. You can only play a role for so long. When you're done with the set on the shooting the movie, you got to go home.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play the role 24 hours a day. You got to come back tomorrow and start over again, then get back in the role. So I'm saying that to say this, the real you gonna always come out. You can only play a role for so long. So if you really don't like this person, then it's inevitable that it's gonna come out. You can only fake being somebody for so long. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to stop that. We just got to stop that. That's just not cool. It's not cool at all. Okay, so Papa Miller said when she saw all the homies and men giving him praise at that first party they went to together, that's when she changed up. I feel you, fam. Hey, Papa, man, I appreciate you for tuning in. You definitely is a part of our growth, a part of our process. So I appreciate you, Papa. Hey, B, Papa said, can you see the comments? Papa said when she saw all the homies and men giving them praise at the first party they went to together, that's when she changed up.
Changed right on up.
She switched up. Hey,
yes,
I'm thinking one of her friends said, "Bitch, you know what that is? You dishing."
Bitch, that's the money. Don't forget the money.
Don't forget about the money.
Yeah. For sure.
So at the end of the day, man, fellas, here's what we're trying to say, man. First of all, I want to give Travis Hunter grace. Travis Hunter, you are simping, but your simping is coming from a good place. You a good dude, man.
He better than me.
Yeah, he better than me. But I gotta say this because we, you know, one thing about trust and right, we're gonna give you grace, man.
Yeah. For sure.
You ain't gonna just give it away. It gotta be warranted. But here's the fact of the matter: the man dad's been locked up. He's been growing up without his father in prison. Had a rocky upbringing, and that man defied the odds, man. He could have been a drug dealer, could have been a gangbanger, he could have been a nothing ass nigga. But he found something he loved, and it became his therapy, and that was football.
That's what's up.
And he took it, and he said, I'm not going to be like my daddy, not in a bad way, but I'm going to be better than my daddy. And every parent should want their child to be a better version of him.
For sure.
And he did just that. And he loved his daddy to this day. He don't hate his daddy like Jordan Luca. Because Travis Hunter daddy ain't one in his life. He made a lot of mistakes and he in prison right now. But the man still love his daddy. You know, and so I want to give him grace. The man refused to be a failure. He refused to be a statistic. And he's growing up to be better than his daddy. And he wants to be a good husband. And he's a good dude. The man got a 4.0, B. Trust?
Oh yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive.
How can you have maintain a 4.0 in a big college and then practice, do homework, do study, and have a girlfriend?
You're a bad man. Yeah.
And then put up with the shit she doing?
If patience was a person.
So I gotta give him grace. Shout out to you. And Travis, you gonna get through this, bro. I just want you to make the right decisions, man. Sign a prenup if you're gonna marry her. Wake up, bro. You know, and we're gonna leave it at that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the next topic, man. Here go the next topic. Hold on, let me get it going. All right, video. Give me just a second.
All right, take your time.
All right.
Yeah, old Travis Hunter, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know the young brother though until you shot it to me. Because I don't follow college football, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't follow college football. I really barely follow the pros.
Yeah. Okay, so the next topic, man, we finna move on to the Lil Durk murder for hire case. For y'all who been living under a rock, Lil Durk is a famous rapper. He has a hit with Drake. Called, I think Laugh Now, Cry Later, something like that. Great song. He went hard off that. Right. He's a drill rapper from Chicago, I think, the Midwest. Very talented dude. I'm not the biggest fan of him. You know, my taste is a little different. I'm a little more old school, but he definitely is a talented brother. But unfortunately, the lifestyle and his background and his upbringing is caught up with him, and he's currently in jail, federal jail for murder for hire trial. So let's watch this. Okay, give me just a second. All right. Let's see. There's a volume on this thing. Oh, there you go. Link. Let me get another link.
It's a popping beat.
Yeah.
Popular Chicago rapper Lil Durk is behind bars at the Broward County Jail on federal charges.
Lil Durk is being held on murder for hire charges, and this is the first look here this morning at his mugshot. Details limited at this point, but jail records say that the rapper, whose real name is Dirk Banks, was arrested by U.S. Marshals overnight. It comes as 5 members of the Chicago-based Only the Family, or OTF crew, which Dirk has associations with, were indicted as co-conspirators in a Los Angeles murder for hire plot earlier this week. It's unclear right now if Banks is in custody related to this same case or if it's a different case. But once we get new information later this morning, we'll keep you updated on air, online, and throughout our digital platforms.
Breaking news this morning, popular Chicago.
All righty.
Damn.
Well, another rapper caught up, man. This is here. I never thought in my lifetime that it is more dangerous to be a rapper than a gangster, than a street gangster, than a drug dealer. A drug dealer life is less volatile than a rapper, dog.
Than a rapper. Ain't that cold?
Who would have ever thought?
Something that we were initially doing to get away from the bull is now bringing us closer to the bull.
To the bull. Damn.
That's it. I just don't get it. You know, we got to stop perverting things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything don't need to go toward that spectrum. Here I go with the conspiracy theories again. One more time. I feel as if the hip hop industry and the money behind the hip hop industry have done everything in their power to promote this agenda of this, what we would call gangster rap or drill rap, or in my day coming up, you know, it was the trap music, you know, had everybody wanting to trap, you know what I'm saying? And the positive, because it's still positive hip hop out there. It's still people out there with a message. It just gets smothered under all the bull. And they put these rappers out there who push this agenda, shoot them up, bang, bang, killer, psycho, crazy music, you know what I'm saying? That goes out into these children's head, man, these kids' head, and got them running around here killing each other up.
Right.
Killing each other up. And it's really sickening. It's really sickening.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to Lil Durk also, because Lil Durk is a victim in this.
Yeah, facts.
He's a victim in
this. They're all victims. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody wins. Nobody wins in the streets. Ain't no winner in the streets.
No.
Who's a winner, man? And you know, as many people know, and you already know, fam, you know, I hate rappers.
Yeah.
and this is one of the reasons why I hate rappers. You know, and I've been hating rappers for a long time. And when I say I hate rappers, I'm saying it in the sense that too often they get caught up in the character.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I just can't stand is that we supposed to use rap as a way to get out of the streets, escape the streets.
Yeah.
Now, rappers are using the streets as a platform. You know, nowadays there's a Ludacris out there who can't get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's not violent enough.
Nah.
He's not talking about banging 5, 6 chicks. He's not talking about killing dudes. He's not talking about popping mollies and doing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Daz Effects out there that can't get a record deal. There's a Fife out there. There's a Tribe Called Quest out there that can't get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
And that says a lot. Because like you say, not to shit on hip hop, it's plenty of good hip hop out there. But it's not real. And sadly, we've gotten caught up in listening to what they tell us to listen to, and then even trying to force ourselves to believe that we're not listening to what we're told to listen to. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because a lot of us don't discover music no more. We just listen to what they playing.
Yeah. They push it on you.
Yeah. We just listening to what they're playing, and then we're saying, okay, I like this out of what all they're playing. That's not discovering new music. Before us, they used to go to the record store and look for vinyl. Then in our era, we used to go and look for the cassettes, before us, our uncles. And then our era, we used to go look for the CDs. We discovered music. We used to go to concerts to see who's the new talent. Now, how you get the record deals ain't even determined by talent. You could be whack as hell. If they look at viewers, oh man, you got 100,000 followers. Okay, then we're gonna give you a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even about the talent no more. It's about what you can say and how much attention you can get. Nowadays, the music is not even what's being sold. It's the attention.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can do some shit to get as much attention as possible, and then you connect that attention to your social media base, which in turns is more white-owned platforms, to not only are you making the music executives billions, now you're making the social media executives billions.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you've done is you've opened the market up to make more executives or people that don't look like us billions, while we just either die off, go to jail, or they drop us like a bad habit when the next new talent come on.
Yeah, talent nowadays. Back in our day, a rapper would have a lengthy career.
Yeah,
he'll be hot for years.
Even if that was independent, you had a long independent career.
Yeah, we don't see that no more.
No,
he hot for a season. He hot for a season, maybe one summer, and you be like, man, whatever happened to that one brother sung that one song?
Yep.
You don't they just drown it out. They gotta just kicking it to the side.
Because a lot of artists don't die out. They just get dropped by the labels. And that's more proof that we just listen to what we're told to listen to, because if you're really a fan, you don't lose that artist.
Mm-hmm.
You don't forget that artist.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we have more casual fans than we do real fans. Mm-hmm. That's just like UGK fans. Man, UGK got loyal fans.
Oh yeah, I'm one of them.
Me too. UGK fan base is probably at least 300,000. One thing when a UGK album drop, at least 300,000 people are going to buy their record.
For sure.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. And even same with the bigger artists like J. Cole. He's gonna sell 1 million records because he has 1 million hardcore fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the difference. But I also want to add this because you know, we got to give accountability. These niggas really need to stop it with the bullshit. Because like I said on a previous podcast, I said, why is it that all these niggas want to be gangster rappers?
Mm-hmm.
Drake, not a gangster rapper. J. Cole, not a gangster rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Childish Gambino, not a gangster rapper. Kendrick Lamar, not a gangster rapper. What's his name? Who else? I can't think his name.
What's the boy? The boy
The Creator, not a gangster rapper. Kanye, not a gangster rapper. Now, check this out. These are the biggest selling artists out there. None of them are gangster rappers. So what that tells you is this. Niggas ain't out here putting out gangster rap music and choosing to live this thug life or get this persona because that's what they got to do to eat. That's a sound fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you really just want to eat, then you be like, man, Drake making money. Kendrick Lamar, man, fuck gangster rap, nigga. I'm finna just be lyrical and talk about some good shit, positive shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see that, that really goes to show you just how fucked off hip hop has turned and became. It went from becoming the very thing that saved the community, advanced the community as far as the new generations coming up, to now it's poisoning the community.
Mm-hmm.
It's killing the community.
Yes.
Because that's proof that it's a sound choice that niggas is choosing to rap this bullshit, choosing to rap that thug life and want to be thugs and all that shit. And I just don't understand. At this point, I don't understand it. I understand why I don't understand it. Because I understand how the recipe was made to put niggas in that position of where they want to do this. But we're in a time where, bro, it ain't no excuse to justify them doing it, bro. They want to be this. They want to be thugs. They want to push this narrative. Even with the information out there clearly showing them and giving to them that, hey, man, there's an agenda. You don't have to be this. You don't have to do this. The biggest selling artists are not gangster rappers. You don't have to do this, but yet and still, you got 5 million rappers who want to be gangster rappers, man.
Man. That's Kyle.
Niggas need to grow up and stop being, basically what we're seeing is a bunch of overgrown ass children walking around.
Yeah.
You know, and they just got to stop it, bro. And I can't respect that. I can't respect that. I'm not a fan of most of these rappers, bro. And then you got a lot of these niggas who actually seeing some money, the few that get chosen to get pushed, and then they living in mansions. They making drill music for your kids to go kill each other and do drugs on, and to drop out of school and talk like college ain't cool, but they kids in private school and graduating college.
That's Kyle.
That's Kyle. They'll post their kid graduating college, but telling your kid, fuck school. What kind of shit is that, dog?
Yeah. That's how that brings me to what's her name? The girl Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra, when she made the song, her latest song was about her being independent. But now this married woman telling you, get rid of your man.
Get rid of your man.
It's
crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, we as a people, man, we just got to do better, man. It's
Yeah.
fucked up on
Yeah.
both ends, man. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
We just got to do better, bro. And it is sickening. The reason why I even give black men grace is because even if black men don't listen to the advice that we give them, they have to suffer the consequences because the world is going to hold them accountable.
Yes, you will be held accountable.
See, men can't get away with bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we're never seen as victims.
Mm-mm.
Never.
No. Even when it ain't your fault.
Even when it ain't your fault, it's your fault. So that's why the dynamic is different when it comes to calling out men and calling out black men and calling out black women on their shit. Because we're living in a society where it's too much on the other side where they're getting away with stuff, and then on the other side where they're not getting away with as much things. Because at the end of the day, for men, somewhere down the line, the consequence is going to come back around to you, even if not immediately. You know what I mean? And so that's a part of the problem, and we gotta stop. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, so here's a good example. Let's say my neighbor's yard. Let's say my neighbor don't keep up their yard, right? Let's say my neighbor don't keep their grass cut, don't keep their weeds trimmed, and they just don't do no yard work, don't pay nobody to do their yard work or nothing, right? So
my bad, family, my damn.
Yeah, you good. So here's my point when it comes to black men and black women. Let's say a neighbor yard, they don't keep their yard up. And you don't keep your yard up. And somebody says, hey, man, you need to keep your yard clean. And you say, my neighbor's yard ain't clean. You ain't saying nothing to them. That does not justify you not keeping your yard up.
Nah.
So if I say, hey, black woman, you need to fix this issue, and you say, well, this black man needs to fix his issues, that doesn't solve your problem. It don't solve your problem.
Nah.
And vice versa. That just like a person tell a black man, hey, man, you need to get your shit together. And he say, man, I ain't got it like the white man. The white man got advantage stuff. That doesn't give the white man having an upper hand on you in society. That doesn't give you justification to not succeed. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
How many times have you seen a sports team and they dominating the league? They beating everybody, crushing everybody. And then they lose to a sorry team. It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing on earth stronger than a made-up mind.
You can't go into something expecting to lose. And then complain when you lose. I can't go into a relationship with a woman saying, oh, she ain't shit. And then complain when she don't be shit. So, woman, you can't go into a relationship saying niggas ain't shit. I'm gonna be hurt. And then complain when a nigga hurts you. Life just don't work that way. My grandpa used to tell me this, man, life ain't fair. Work around it. He say life is not fair like chess. Think about this. And this is what he said. Chess is the perfect example of how unfair life is. Because guess what? And you play chess, so you know this. One piece is limited to what it can do. Another piece can do way more than what the other piece can do. Then another piece can do way more than what that other piece can do. So even the pieces on the pieces on the chessboard, what they can and can't do opposed to the other, it ain't even. It ain't fair. It's not even. But guess what? Every chess piece has the power to win the game.
For sure. For sure.
Every chess piece has the power to play an integral part in winning the game.
Probably you, for sure.
Say it again. I want you to break it down in chess talk because you play chess. Go ahead.
Yeah, if properly used, for sure. I look at it from a different light. You know, I love that analogy you was using to make it come together. But you know, when I first started playing chess, everybody would tell me, you know, your chess is just a game of life. You know, game of life. Set up your chessboard. Woo, woo, you know, playing chess is a game of life. And I never forget, man. I sat down with an old school. He used to tear my ass up. You know, I was incarcerated at the time in Tennessee. Yeah, bro. So he would tear my ass up every day. And he told me like this. He say, everybody say chess is a game of life, but chess is not the game of life. He say, and this is why.
Okay.
He say, when we set this chessboard up,
yeah,
you got the same amount of pieces as I do. We both got the same amount of pieces. We can both make calculated moves in these moves. In the game of life, you don't choose your circumstances.
Facts.
But you still got to play to win.
Play the game.
Yeah, so he gave me some cold advice when he gave me this. You know what I mean?
That is true. I like that. I like that analogy, man.
Yeah, he gave me some cold advice. Yeah. Shout out to that brother, man.
Yeah, for real. Well, man, look at here, man. We're gonna go and call it a day. So everybody watching, the panel's only gonna get greater, man. We're gonna have more and more people joining the panel. You know, right now, you know, we starting at the bottom. So you know how it is in the beginning. But one thing about it, man, I'm appreciating the beginning stages because, you know, ain't nobody born out the blue. It take 9 months to have a baby. It take up to 9 months to make a life. You know what I mean? And so this is my baby right here. And right now we in the infant stages, and I'ma love this child from when it started growing in the womb to the day it was born. And that's exactly what we doing here. And I can't wait till we get to 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, 5, 10, 20. Because one of the most beautifulest things and one of the most joyful things that I'm going to do when it gets to that point is I'm going to go scroll back. And I'm going to go to them first episodes, man. And I'm going to go to them because I want to look at them, because I want to see them so I can consistently and constantly be humbled by where I come from. You know what I mean? And so because one day we're going to go from 1, 2, 3 people in the live chat to 4,000, 5,000. And so this is a beautiful thing. And I'm glad that my brother Trust is being a part of the beginning of this. And we're gonna grow together. His podcast gonna be coming soon. And we gonna go at it, man. We're gonna make this thing happen. So expect more guests on the panel soon. And That's how we gonna do it, man. I want you to go out saying something too, man, while I get ready to end the show.
Yeah, man. You know, we touched on a lot of topics tonight. But as we were saying in the beginning of everything when we started, this is about solutions. You know, I would never want anybody to think that we're attacking anybody or bashing anybody. You know, we coming to you from a place of love. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't love you, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I'll ignore it. I'll neglect it. You know what I'm saying? But since I love you like I love my child, if my child was to do something, I would scold her. You know what I mean? I'm going to let her know you're going wrong. Correct yourself. Move a little different. Same thing with my people. You know what I'm saying? Love them. Honor them. You know what I mean? So I want them to move in the right direction. And not saying I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of flaws too. So if you see me out somewhere and trust out of bounds and he not acting according to how he should be acting, scold me too.
That's right.
With that being said, it's all love.
Yeah. And you know, I want to piggyback on that because one of the things that seem to be lost in a lot of sectors of Western society is humility and shame. And what really irks me is how even people who say they follow the Bible or say they are of a religion, they won't even adhere and practice and acknowledge what's even in their biblical scriptures. And one of the things that has been preached and taught and what used to be very heavily prevalent in our households and families and in society was shame and humility. See, what I want people to know is this, that there's power in that. There's power in shame and humility. It builds character. And it helps you become a better version of yourself. Because if you grow up in this world not having nothing to be ashamed of, not having nothing to feel humiliated, then that means you're not really growing as a person. And let me make this clear. I have a daughter. I have a wife. I have a mother. I have sisters. And some of my closest friends are females. And they know me better than a lot of y'all who may come to some conclusion that I'm a woman bash and I hate black women and all that. They know me better than y'all will ever know me. So be mindful of that when you make the comments and come to the conclusions that I have a problem with black women. Because black women are the most beautiful, precious things, precious people on this planet. And there's nothing I adore more on this planet than a black woman. And it's sad that I have to expound on that. Because it should just be understood and should be known. But what I'm also is, and I'm going to tell you this, OG told me this. I don't care who you are. You could be my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my woman, or this or that. I'm going to always side with the truth first. So if your issues is of truth, then that's what I'm going to side with. You could never, ever make me weigh you over the truth. Not even myself. And if I have enough humility and shame to look my own self in the mirror and call me out on my own shit, I have no goddamn problem calling you or anybody breathing out on their own shit either. And that's just what it's going to be. See, if I talk about you enough, I must care about you. Because I swear for God, I ain't never consistently talked about somebody I don't give a damn about. Somebody who I don't give a damn about ain't even the least of my conversation or thought. Most likely I'm going to forget your name, where you're from. in my experiences with you, because I'm doing that much in my life. I'm doing a lot in my life. You see what I'm saying? I done forgot most stuff than I done thought of. I constantly have to extend my data bank. So let's keep it Pete for real. You know, but we know that ain't gonna matter. People still gonna hate. People gonna, you know what I'm saying? People still gonna call us gay, man, woman, bash, all this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You can call me everything but a deadbeat dad. You can call me everything but less than a man. You can call me everything but dead. You can call me everything but mad. You can call me everything. You can call me everything that's bad. You can call me the son of the devil. But let me say this. I genuinely wakes up every morning like a kid, happy. I love my life. And I'm sure there's some people whose lives is way better than mine. But I love my life.
Straight up.
And one of the reasons I love my life is because I love myself enough to call myself out on my bullshit. And I'm not above reproach. And if you or anybody is walking this earth and you too good for somebody to call you out on your shit, then don't be surprised when you have more potholes in your life than others. Because true growth comes with acknowledging your flaws. And we out. Peace.